chiropractic community. It's Amy Burke coming to you from Venice, Italy. There was a question in the community. The question was about how do we go from kind of a school-based model, which is obviously more oriented towards symptomatic relief, and then when we go to create our office and our procedures or the way we do things in the office, how do we shift from that set of orientations and set of procedures and processes into something that is more vitalistic or less symptomatically oriented? I would break it down into two parts. One is that, interestingly, at least for me, it was and remains so in the BGI community, we don't really have any rules on how to do things. And that was really important to Sue because she was coming out of a framework that was pretty rigid on this is the way we do things. This is how many visits we do until we get to X plateau. And then we'll shift into this type of frequency. And then this is what we would expect to see. And then we'll shift to this type of frequency. And this is what we'll type. Much of what came out of her creation of BGI and her creating an environment that really spoke to where she was at the time was a rebuttal of all of those rules and expectations. Because BGI is not a technique, and because it is different the way I apply it than the way Liliana would apply it, which is different from the way Sarah applies it, which is different from how Eric applies it, which is different from how Diane applies it, which is different from how Marcia applies it, which is different from how Jody applies it. And that's what makes it so cool, is that we all take our own background and passions and awareness and funnel that into our understanding of the geometry and the geometric framework, and then the other fundamental aspects of BGI. So there aren't really any rules on how, at least how we run an office or our communication. So I'm going to leave that there, and then I'm going to answer the second part of the question in a second video.